Alexandra Vitale.
Welcome to Black Monday. The regular season of the NFL wraps up. People get fired. It's what happens every year. If you win the Heisman Trophy, you have a pretty good shot of being named the AP Player of the Year. And that's the life of Jameis Winston right now. With the new year comes new jobs. Lovie Smith has reached an agreement to become the next head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The former Chicago Bears coach will replace Greg Schiano. They have an 0-3 SEC record that includes a 51-28 beating by Missouri 2 weeks ago. The Week 13 BCS standings came out tonight, and here's how it looks to date. Alabama and Florida State remained in the top 2 spots. Before the break, we heard Gus Malzahn talking about his excitement over Nick Marshall returning at quarterback. Well, it's pretty safe to say last year at this time, Auburn had finished their 3-9 season and was sitting at home watching Alabama and Notre Dame prepare to play for a BCS national title. But this year, how the tables have turned.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
The Tigers have only one loss this entire season and are ranked second in the country, preparing to play #1 Florida State for the Crystal Ball. From the Miracle at Jordan-Hare Stadium,
it's 4th and 18. With 36 seconds to go.
I was thinking we had it. Knew all we had to do was make a couple more stops.
Get them to 4th and 18. It's almost as good as it gets.
Somebody got to make a play. Those were the words that Coach said to us.
We had a big one over the top in case they blitzed and went zero. We had a dig right at the sticks, and we had a check down just to try to draw the guys. But we were thinking big one to the dig to Sammy. And, I just heard in the huddle that Ricardo said, give me a chance.
He looked me dead in my eyes and told me that he wanted the ball.
I said, Nick, throw me the ball. Throw me the ball. Look in Dennis feet. I trust you. Throw me the ball. I'm going to make a play.
Here's your ball game. Nick Marshall stands in, steps up.
I seen 3 safeties in the corner bail off and come on, try to cover me too.
And I put my trust in him and deliver the ball.
Going to throw downfield, just a home run ball.
I judged the ball, and at first I was like, I'm gonna jump for it. I was just praying to God that somehow we get a first down. I wasn't really thinking about a touchdown. When the pass was in the air, I was like, okay, they're gonna bat it down, and it's over.
It is tipped up, and Lewis got it on the deflection. Lewis is going to score. Lewis is going to score.
They batted it, and dude got lucky and caught it, and so I couldn't believe what the ball. I was looking in the air, and I finally spotted it, and it landed right in my hands. It was over my shoulder, really, and it was just unbelievable.
Touchdown, Auburn! A miracle in Jordan-Hare! A miracle in Jordan-Hare!
and who could forget this play? Alabama and Auburn in the Iron Bowl with 1 second left on the clock and the game tied at 28. Alabama lined up to attempt a field goal, and then this happened.
56-yarder. Does not have the leg. And Chris Davis takes it in the back of the end zone. He'll run it out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh my God! Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game. Auburn's going to win the football game. He ran the missed field goal back. He ran it back 109 yards. They're not going to keep him off the field tonight. Auburn wins. Auburn has won the Iron Bowl.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
And on January 6th, the Tigers will have a chance to shock the world one more time if they beat Florida State in the BCS title game.
And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse because I've never been defeated and I won't stop now.
It's been, what every kid dreams of when they're young.
This has been my childhood dream, playing pro hockey.
Andrew Lone hasn't just been playing professional hockey this season. The Cottonmouths goalie has been excelling, and he's done it the old-fashioned way.
For the past 3 years, he's been by far one of the hardest working guys on the team, and obviously that's a part of why he has success. He just always pushes himself.
I've been focused and prepared mentally for the season, and it's turned out to be great success for myself.
How much success? Well, for starters, this season, he leads the SPHL in goals against average and save percentage. And the next closest guy, he's not even close. And saying he leads the league doesn't really do him justice. His goals against average of 1.74 and his .945 saves percentage are all-time league records. His personal 11-game win streak at the first of the year is tied for the second longest in SPHL history.
He's a great teammate. He cares a lot about everything that goes on with the team.
You see your starting goalie, the MVP of your team, playing hard every day. It's easy for everybody to fall in line. He's been our heart and soul this year, pretty much.
To give credit to your team always, it sounds cliche, but there's times where I'm not 100% prepared and they bail me out. And at the end, it comes down to what my dad told me when I was younger. You have to be good to be lucky, and you have to be lucky to be good.
Good? Maybe great is a better term, but there's still work to be done with the SPHL playoffs getting underway on Friday night. In Columbus, Alexandra Vitale, WTVM Sports Leader 9. The college football season sadly came to an end last night. The Auburn Tigers came to play some serious football. There was no question about that. They made Florida State work for every yard. Now, for those of you who have not seen the game, here is a recap. We'll pick things up in the first quarter. Auburn up 7-3. Nick Marshall fires to Melvin Ray for 50 yards for the touchdown. Tigers up 14-3. Florida State having trouble early on. Jameis Winston tries to run up the middle, but he fumbles. Auburn recovers, and it ends up leading to this right here. A Nick Marshall score. He takes it 4 yards in for the touchdown. Makes it look easy, just walks right in. And right before halftime, FSU trying to make something happen, and they do. Devontae Freeman rushing 3 yards for the touchdown. And going into halftime, the Tigers had a 21-10 lead, but in the fourth quarter, the Seminoles really making a game of it. Jameis Winston to Chad Abram, 11 yards for the touchdown to close the gap a little. And with 4:31 off this kickoff, this was the play of the game, no doubt about it. Levante Whitfield goes all the way, 100 yards for the touchdown, and the Noles took their first lead of the game, 27-23. Don't get too excited, Florida State, because Auburn right here, 2nd and 15 at FSU 37. Trey Mason doing what he does best, takes it 37 yards for the touchdown to put the Tigers back on top, but it's not quite over yet. 1st and goal on the 2-yard line. Jameis Winston off the play fake goes up top to Kelvin Benjamin in the back of the end zone for the touchdown and the BCS national title. Florida State wins it 34-31.
Proud to be an Auburn Tiger. But, this season meant a lot to us. We all bought into, having the biggest turnaround in college football. But, I apologize to the Auburn family and the rest of the fans that we didn't finish. We didn't finish what we started. And, that's a great team. And, they deserve to win. They found a way to win at the end. And, I'm happy for them. But like Dee says, I'm still proud to be an Auburn Tiger. Right now, I just feel like I let the whole Auburn family down by not finishing. That decision, it'll probably come later on, but right now I'm not, thinking of that.
Trey Mason, just a class act all the way around. He rushed for 195 yards on 34 attempts, including this 37-yard touchdown run to give the Tigers a 31-27 lead with 1:19 left. And in the process, Mason broke Bo Jackson's school record of rushing yards. That's a look at sports.
From Sports Leader 9, Alexandra Vitale.
In college football today, the Auburn Tigers got things going when they headed to Tennessee. Auburn has won the last 5 games in the series against the Volunteers. Now today, Tennessee was aiming to knock off another top 25 team at home this season, but all they could do today was aim. First quarter, Nick Marshall right here, 25-yard touchdown pass to C.J. Uzoma. That put the Tigers up 7-0. Now we're in the second quarter. Nick Marshall, the give to Trey Mason, and he goes 13 yards. He had 20 carries, 117 yards on the day. We're still in the second quarter. Marshall on the keeper, 7-yard touchdown run right here. That made it 27-13 Tigers. Now Marshall today, he had 14 carries, 214 yards, 2 touchdowns. Auburn made it look easy. The Tigers win it 55-23. And today in Athens, the Georgia Bulldogs hosted Appalachian State. Dogs put away App State 45-6. It probably wasn't as dominating or decisive as Georgia fans would have liked. The Bulldogs led only 14-6 at halftime, but the Dogs were pleased to just get the victory, get out with another major injury and bowl eligibility. Aaron Murray threw 2 touchdown passes to set the SEC career record. And showdown time at Bryant-Denny Stadium, Alabama hosting LSU. Game time is at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and we will have highlights later on tonight at 11. And today at A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium, the 24th Fountain City Classic. First half was all Fort Valley State, Frank Rivers of Albany State sacked by former Carver Tiger LaRon Furr. Offensively on play action, Malcolm Eady to Dante Warren, 22-yard touchdown pass. Fort Valley goes up 10-0 at the half. The second half, all Albany State. Third quarter, it's Rivers going up top. Jesse Atkins, the spectacular 42-yard touchdown catch. Rams take a 12-10 lead. Under 2 minutes left when they ice the game here. Rivers, the screen pass to Adrian Alexander. He turns the corner and heads upfield. Victor Moley, the big block to spring him. 63 yards on the score. Albany State wins 19-10. They play Miles College for the SIAC championship next week.
Now, your Sports Overtime Play of the Week, sponsored by J Toyota.
All right, it's time to vote for the high school play of the week. Our first play of the week candidate, play action perfection. First faking the handoff, then faking the end around. Now, Bradley North cut to Kyle Sykes, 48-yard touchdown pass. Auburn a winner last night, 51-14, to advance to the second round of the playoffs. Our second play of the week possibility, Jamarius Barrow, 80-yard touchdown run on the option, cutting back against the grain, and he is gone. Lynette wins big over Gaston to advance in the Alabama 2A playoffs. And play of the week choice number 3 is Kendrick's Jonathan Hines to Antonio Jones, who puts an ankle breaker on DeMarcus Robbins. 29-yard touchdown, 6-0 Charities. All right, you guys get to pick the play of the week. Go to WTVM.com, head to the Hometown Spirit page, and cast your vote. The winner will be announced on Monday. And that's Select Sports. Roslyn.